Field. And then the third of 3 tomorrow night at 8:40. And the Guardians come home. For the weekend, they'll host the Nationals of the District of Columbia. And then the Royals will come to town. So plenty of baseball still to be played on your FM home for Cleveland Guardians baseball, 100.7. Battle UMMS. Hey, I got, hope you know where I'm going with this.
New
Father.
promo code?
What'd you say, Mary?
Father. Grad.
CLE Clothing Company. We always give you, month to month, we give you these promo codes so that you can save yourself 20% off whatever you get. There's always new MMS merch available to you. There's no shortage of items that have the word Cleveland on them, or the land, or, well, any variation thereof. And the word this month was what?
Father.
Flower was
Flower
May.
was May.
So
And you've only got through Friday to use that because Saturday will be June 1. And that will usher in a brand new promo code for June.
And that is, I'm going to go, Mary, are you picking 2?
I'm picking all of them until I'm right.
I'm going to go, was Mary right?
What did she say?
I said both father and grad and dad.
No.
Dang.
I'm going
Beach.
to go
Summer.
pool.
Break. School's out. Kiss.
Piss? You said piss?
Kiss.
Oh, sorry.
Piss.
My fault.
I'll say
Also,
piss.
also piss.
Post my
Zoo.
clarity.
PNC. Like my bank.
Bill Squire at Imposter Theater on Saturday, June 1st. Is that it? Got it. Nailed it.
Rolls right off the tongue.
Tickets at Bill
Say
Say,
Squire.
say tickets at Bill Squire for 20% off at the desk.
What's it have to do with? Summertime?
I don't know. You'll never
Pool.
get it. I don't.
Oh, sprinkler. Hopscotch. Chalk. Chalk?
Yes,
Mud
chalk.
pie.
Outdoor chalk. Yeah.
Chalk. No.
Festival. Summer.
Nope.
Ferris wheel.
Nope.
What happens in June?
It's never 2 words.
Sand.
Nope.
Cloud.
Juneteenth.
Barbecue.
Nope.
Plate.
No, it's not pride or anything like that. No. No.
It is.
You'll never get it,
going
but
to be-
by all means, keep going.
Is it a fruit? Can you give us a clue? Give us a clue.
He said it's not pride.
Is it
Who are you, the Pope?
a sport?
It's an animal.
It's an animal.
Hippo. Rabbit.
Yes, hippo is the word. No, it's not hippo.
Rabbit. Bunny.
Nope.
A
I have to.
June bug.
I
Is
have
it
to.
bug?
I have to assume that it has some relevance for someone.
Chinchilla.
Just
Flying squirrel.
Kitty cat.
no.
Meow.
I mean, we can do this all day.
No, I'm ready to know.
Yeah, cardinal is the.
Cardinal.
Yep.
I mean, that's Ohio's bird.
Yeah.
Oh, it is?
That's the state bird of Ohio, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's something at least. I thought they were just big fans of Gilles Blunt crime novels.
No, nobody's ever said that.
I just did. Didn't you recognize my voice?
No, I did not.
You don't watch the show Cardinal?
No.
Oh, God. Great show. Were you kidding me?
Cardinals
Billy
are
Campbell?
Also, they're also supposed to represent your dead loved ones coming back to visit you.
Yeah.
Cardinals.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, then there you go. The state bird of Ohio. Come June is. Do they make themselves more known or prominent in the month of June here in Ohio? Or
Not that I know of.
okay. I associate the Cardinal, of course, with the St. Louis baseball team.
As
I
many
didn't
do.
know. I didn't know that it was the state bird of Ohio. So that's on
Isn't
me.
there a Catholic Church cardinal?
Yes, it is a member of clergy.
I know that from Dan Brown.
From the Da Vinci Code.
No, the second one.
Ah, Angels and Demons?
Yes, Angels and Demons.
Right.
That's a good figure amount.
Well, yeah, I mean, I mean, stuff's all nonsense anyways. You throw a bunch of Mad Libs into a book, and you're going to make a lot of people happy.
I meant the
But-
movie.
Huh?
I meant the movie.
Yeah, but it came from the book, right?
No, but I'm talking about Tom Hanks.
I like Tom Hanks' hair in those movies.
Oh, yeah? I think
Yeah.
it's the worst hair he's ever had in any movies.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Even worse than the Long Island hair in Castaway?
Yeah.
Huh. No, I
Doesn't
like
make
that.
sense that his hair
I like that
looked
little
like
wig that he had in Angels and
so
Demons.
weird looking.
Yeah. It was a different thing for him. You know, taking on a different kind of role sometimes can be as simple as taking on a different kind of
Hairdo.
aesthetic, sure. No, the Cardinals are the ones right below the Pope. And boy, you better hope none of those Cardinals are gay. Because he will have something in Italian to say about it. Yes, people are texting me. Bill and I are in here laughing every time the traffic lady says that a truck spilled its load.
Yes.
Yes.
On Masturbation Day.
On Masturbation Day. That's right. So say what you want. That is never not funny to me.
Do you believe
I hope
fate?
I hope everyone involved is safe and everyone is all right. I heard nothing to the contrary in that report. But say what?
Do you believe in fate now?
No, I don't. Because of the spilled load on
Yeah?
Masturbation Day.
Too much of a coincidence?
Not too much of a coincidence. I don't think there is any such thing as too much of a coincidence. I look at it more as a binary equation. Coincidence, not coincidence.
No, there's some things that are too much of a coincidence.
Such as?
Like it has to mean more than that. Right?
Nah.
No.
Let's say you run into your ex on the day of your old anniversary and you're both,
Literally the definition of a coincidence.
but on that specific day.
Yeah,
like,
well,
that's
there
too
are
much of a
365 of
coincidence.
them. You could
Too
what?
much of a coincidence.
Too much of a coincidence.
It's got to mean something.
Conversely, what would you consider too little of a coincidence?
Nothing at all.
Oh. So if nothing happened, you go, God, this is too little of a coincidence.
This is no coincidence at
Did
all.
you guys see what's going on here? Nothing. Is that a coincidence or is that fate? Or is it
Unbelievable.
fate that nothing happened?
No, that's not how fate
All right, that's not how
okay.
fate works.
You don't understand fate.
I don't. I absolutely don't because I don't believe
It's
it.
very.
I don't know how it works.
I'm the
picky and
cardinal voice
choosy.
of fate on this show. I'm the cardinal voice of fate on this show.
Ah. All right, sir.
Just like I was telling you earlier today, I'll be out on Friday because I'm in Austin, Texas for shows. And you said, oh, what a coincidence. You'll be out for the Friday Get Down. And I said, no. That's just how the universe planned it. I don't make my own schedule.
Right. Uh-huh.
It's fate, you know?
You flying Delta?
Yeah. Dude, it's the most accessible one.
I like
LaGuardia
Delta.
has
I've never had a
LaGuardia-
bad time on Delta.
I'm telling you, man, I have never had more problems with an airline until
Really?
I have flown pretty much strictly United until I moved to New York. And then now it's like 1 out of every 5 times. There's a delay. There's something wrong. They got to change planes. They got to reroute you. I mean,
Wow.
it's always something with these guys, you know? And they, for the first time in my life, experienced that they boarded early. Have you ever heard of that?
Yeah.
No, I feel like that should be illegal. Like if your boarding pass says boarding at 1:50 and they start boarding at 1:45, I know 5 minutes doesn't seem like that much, but they close the doors 15 minutes before departure. So if you're planning for that time,
Yeah, but if they board early,
That's
they don't
crazy.
close the door early.
yes they do,
Okay.
because they move everything up. That happened to me like
I mean,
2
I've
times
I've
ago.
I've boarded early before.
I was very
But if you're there, what's the problem?
Because I'm in the lounge.
Well, get
I'm
the
not
hell out of the
hanging
lounge,
I'm
man.
not hanging out at the gate.
Well, get out. Those of us who hang out at the gate because we're not in the lounge, it's no
my
problem.
free food.
It's no skin off our back if they board early. Go, cool. I get to sit there early, and then you sit there while everybody gets on.
So wait, you go from the lounge like right when it's
Directly
time?
onto the plane, yes. If my plane boards at 1 p.m.,
mean,
I
you
will
should-
leave the lounge at 12:53.
Dude, but that's just poor form. I mean,
I'm
you
already in the airport.
right, but you know how you just said it. You know how these things get moved
I
around,
have
and
never, ever had a flight moved up. I
Wow.
have never experienced that.
Until
where they're
now,
like,
and then now
hey,
you have.
just kidding, we're going to do it early. That's insane because people plan their entire day when they take their taxi, when they do this, when
no,
they
I
do
understand,
that.
but I mean,
That's
I think
a crazy thing to do.
I think they probably figure nobody has got it down to
I
the
do.
second. So 5 minutes is not that big of a deal.
Listen, I got to have a second lemon bar in this Delta Sky Club. And you're cutting into that.
Well, you might have to run then. How did it jam you up? You didn't miss the flight.
No, I didn't miss the flight, but as I was walking to the gate, they were paging me, and they were like, the doors will close in 2 minutes and will not reopen. And I was like, and I walked up, and I was like, I thought that it wasn't going to close for like another 7 minutes. She goes, yeah, we moved it up. I'm like, that's psychotic. And they don't send out a message. They don't send out like a, hey, we're moving your time up.
Yeah, they should definitely do that.
Right. Send out a text, send out an update in the app, do something. They don't let you know. Never had that happen on United.
Then go back to United.
I can't. I'd have to fly out of Newark or take a connection everywhere I go.
Move to New York.
Oh, are you going to pay the $100 Uber each way?
No.
To go to Newark? All right, then. You don't get to offer any more suggestions. If you're not
that
gonna
I would sit in Newark forever.
You want all these solutions, but you don't.
That's not a solution.
That's what happens when
Spending
you...
an hour in an Uber and then $100 is not a
I'm
solution.
saying move to Newark, so you'll be right by the airport.
So I can
that
be
I
late
would
to work
sit
every day?
in Newark forever.
Mary, isn't that just fate?
Just leave earlier.
That they called
not fate.
boarding early?
No, that's not fate. That's
Only
someone
fate when
being
it's good for.
a little too
It wasn't fate?
rambunctious. No, that's not fate.
Oh. It wasn't fate that you
Fate
found
to-
yourself running?
Fate to aggravate me? No, that's not
Well,
fate.
fate takes many forms if you believe in it.
Sure.
It simply means this is what was destined to be. It's irrespective of your take on it, right? Fate, if you believe in it, it is indifferent to what you want. It's just a function of the universe. So it's neither good nor bad.
Sure. But in
Alan,
this
isn't the
case-
cardinal the state bird of Illinois? Your home state? Yes, it is. There's a ton of states that have the cardinal as the state bird. I just didn't know that it was Ohio's.
What a little slut.
Yeah.
Little bird slut.
I also know that the state exercise of Illinois is cycling. I like that. I like them apples. Yeah, so the cardinal, a lot of states, with so many birds available, why would not a dozen, but there's like almost 10 states that I think have the cardinal as their state. Why not grab a bird nobody else has got? I'm sure a couple states do, some bird that's native to the region or something, but the northern cardinal, I think it's the bird of New York and, Indiana, whatever.
It doesn't matter. Birds aren't real.
Depends.
It's the state drone.
Well, yeah, the state drone of Ohio. I didn't know that was the case. I got a bit of poop news here that I enjoyed. I haven't really gotten poop news in a minute, but I just like I don't know how you say spite in French, but I do appreciate what they're going for here. You know that the Olympics are coming to Paris this summer. And a lot of people who live there are not pleased at that. Because, again, I think it's been there before, but I don't think there's been a city in history that has benefited financially from the Olympics. It's bankrupted a number of cities smaller than Paris. And what you'll see because obviously these cities win their Olympic bid many years in advance.
Wait a minute. How could it not be beneficial, bringing in all the tourists and everything? And
because
all the
it costs
hotel
so
stays
much money. When you're talking about, I'm talking primarily about cities that have had to build the infrastructure. Bigger cities are going to have venues and things like that, but these cities that they're like, this is really going to put us on the map. And then the structures go completely, once the Olympics leave town, you're stuck with these. Yeah, you're stuck with these things that maybe you can repurpose, maybe you can't, but it leaves more cities in debt than not. Anyway, the French government has spent $2 billion cleaning up a segment of the Seine River because that's where swimming events are going to be. And if you've ever been to Paris, $2 billion barely seems like enough to clean up the Seine River because there's always stuff in that water. And so they spent a ton of money on this. And to further drive home the fact that it's going to be safe for the athletes, Emmanuel Macron, who is the president of France, and Anne Hidalgo, who is the mayor of Paris, have both said that they would swim in the water to prove that it's safe for the athletes. Putting on this big show. It's completely fine. Well, the part that I like is, like I said, there's a lot of people who live in Paris who want nothing to do with this. They're not pleased, A, that the Olympics are coming, B, that they're sinking $2 billion into cleaning up the river. They're like, you didn't do this for us.
Right.
So the plan is...
It's like when mom's like, hey, we got people coming over to clean up. It's like, we should show them how we really live.
Yeah.
We don't need to be fake.
Yeah. So they're organizing what they're calling a fecal flash mob. And what these Parisians want to do, and they've tried to get the word out on social media that a particular day next month is the proposed day of the flash mob, that before the president of France and the mayor of Paris go swimming, that they're all going to get together and poop in the river right before this happens to make sure that the fecal bacteria count in the water goes through the roof. Now, as a local Parisian, I love the idea, but I wouldn't think that would draw that many people either, because that is part of your local water supply.
I like how they have to organize this and make it a big thing.
Yeah.
Whereas we here in Cleveland, any random Tuesday
They poop in the water.
Can be the fecal warning day.
Yeah, we don't need flash mobs.
Yeah, we just have a poopy lake.
So, yeah, nobody loves to protest like the French. You think they're protesting over here? Whoa. These people are taking, time off from work to march down the street for the slightest. So we'll see what happens. I would love for this to come to fruition, just to see it get followed through. But a particular day during the third week in June.
Are they going to announce the day?
They are.
The cops are just going to be there and arrest you for pooping in public.
They have announced the day. Now, I can't
This
tell
is
you what
stupid.
day that is.
This is stupid.
I can't mention it.
Why?
But because I can't.
FCC?
Nope.
Because you can't read?
I can't mention it. Somebody else could mention this particular day in June, but I can't.
I
Oh,
think you should.
Oh, yeah. Alan, tell us what day it is.
Nope.
You have to.
I can't.
What day is
you
it?
have to.
What's the day before it?
Oh, you got me.
You are fake news. You could be making this whole story up. We can't fact check it if we don't know what day it is.
Tell us what day it is.
Alan, more like a flush mob. How are they going to do swimming events in a river? Won't currents affect performance? Yeah, no, listen, I'm with you. These are Olympic swimmers, though. And the Seine it kind of weaves through the city. So I don't know if it's particularly affected by currents, but it is a dirty river. Dirty.
I'm a little annoyed that I didn't get what you were saying when you were like, I can't mention it. I'm
Why?
like, what did the French government send out? That is blocking American radio from promoting this particular day.
She's like, did they get to you?
That's crazy.
Sacre
Alan!
bleu!
Alan!
Uh-huh.
Don't do it. Don't sell out.
What was the
I
day you
can't-
can't mention again?
I'm sorry?
The day you can't mention again? What
I've
day was
already
it?
forgotten. I have no idea. Don't know. But it's next month, and I really hope that they follow through with it, because I think that would be hilarious. But we'll see if they do.
Is it the 22nd?
I don't know. I can't see. I've already closed my story.
Is it the 24th?
I've already erased my notes. No idea. I do not know. I imagine somebody somewhere will probably know, but that won't be me. Oh, I've got to take a break. Talk about fate. If you want to text 35192, AlanCoxShow.com, you can still